Hi, New Monmouth family. D'Angelo's here.
Hey, church. We are so grateful that in this season, what God is using for our good and for His glory is just the desire we have in our hearts for community. We miss you. We miss being together with you and having people over, sharing what God is doing in one another's lives face to face. And so we know that's a good thing God's placed in our hearts, and we know that's something that we will not take for granted moving forward.
And we're really thankful for this time as I've gotten to stay home a little bit longer with Francesca as I've been able to work from home. We weren't sure what we were going to do to completely cover childcare, so it's been such a blessing just to spend some extra time with her and getting to watch her grow. So we're very thankful for that.
Love you guys.
Bye.
I just wanted to share a couple ways real quick about how God is using this time to draw me closer to Him. As many of you know, I've been a youth group leader for 6 or 7 years, and I've definitely fallen off at times, getting distracted with my own life, and this time has definitely been very convicting to sit down and be intentional with my relationship with the students. We meet on FaceTime every week before we do youth group in your house on Thursdays, and we're really encouraging to ask challenging questions. Especially with my own life, I've been thinking about, if anything happened to anybody that I do know, where would they go? How would I have impacted them? How could I have impacted them? And so that's been really cool to just be able to talk with the youth about that, about how you can influence people and how it's our job to do that. Also, I've definitely been praying more. A lot more. Every day after I pretend to work from home, I go for a little walk or run, and yesterday I found myself outside for like 30 or 40 minutes just in deep prayer. So that's been cool, especially with people that I probably wouldn't have otherwise prayed for. Praise God from whom all blessings flow. Praise Him, all creatures here below. Praise Him among the heavenly hosts. Praise Father, Son, and Holy Ghost.
Romans 15:13. May the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace as you trust in Him, so that you may overflow with hope by the power of the Holy Spirit. My job to trust Him. He will supply the joy, peace, and hope.
So this time has given us an opportunity to reevaluate our priorities, to focus more on God and His children and our families, our extended families, and our neighbors. We naturally bump into them more. And I guess it's also a chance, as we reevaluate our priorities, to see that shaving and haircuts aren't all that important. But we're getting more open and honest with people around us, with our families, and discovering their needs and addressing their needs directly. And we're doing this too with our church family. We're calling, we're praying with our church family and addressing their needs deliberately.
This week of Holy Week has become really precious. I'm always aware of it, but life can take our attention and our focus away as we try to attend to the things that need to be attended to. And just having this time where there's not as many things that we can do gives us the time to focus on what was Jesus going through this week, what were His thoughts on knowing what He was walking towards. And I think this weekend, from Maundy Thursday all the way through Easter Sunday, are going to be just very precious times of worship and thinking of what Jesus was going through and just being very, very focused on that.
Good morning, church family. What a crazy few weeks this has been. Times like this, God really reveals himself to us and shows us that we are so much more than just the building, and that we are his people and that we are family. During this time, I got to sit back and just realize all the stuff that we've taken for granted, and God pointed out to us all the amazing stuff that he has done in our lives. As simple as just from keeping us healthy from this virus, and also just giving us more free time to spend with him. A time that could be so scary, I'm living with such a peace of mind knowing that our God is going to take care of this and that he is going to protect us during this time. Love you all, stay safe, and I can't wait to see you again soon.